everyone. We're going to start today by chanting some deity mantras. So, Om Namo Narayanaya. Narayana is the name of Vishnu. Vishnu is the preserver of the universe and the preserver of equilibrium in our own lives. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha is Durga. Durga here. Durga means fortress. She protects us. Very powerful feminine energy of the universe. As you can see, she has lots of weapons to slay the vagaries of the mind. Om Hrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Lakshmi. They suggest if you go into most shops in India, there's always a little shrine to Lakshmi. You can see she's got coins falling from her hands. So it's like shopkeepers. She's the it's kind of like patron saint of shopkeepers in India. But really, for a spiritual aspirant, for a yogi, Lakshmi is the bestower of spiritual wealth. And then Om Mayim Saraswati Namaha. Saraswati. Saraswati is the goddess of creativity, the creative arts, and wisdom and beauty. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Ganapate is a name for Ganesha, the remover of obstacles in our spiritual lives, and also the reminder that obstacles in life are necessary for individual growth. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, auspicious one. The word Shiva means auspicious. He is the embodiment of supreme consciousness in the individual. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya is a name of Krishna. This is Krishna. Krishna is love, the embodiment of divine love. Krishna is playing the flute to call the gopis, the cowgirls, to play. So he is performing his leela, which is the play of his life, and he plays the flute to, well, that's a long story. Anyway, okay, so that's, and then Om Shri Hanumate Namaha, Hanuman. There's Hanuman, we have lots of Hanumans, we seem to collect Hanumans, a few Hanumans. There's a nice little Hanuman Bhumi figure there, which is a painted standing Hanuman. Hanuman is the Lord of Prana, the wind, they say the Lord of the wind. So the Lord of Prana, and he also is also the embodiment of devotion. He symbolizes the ultimate devotion for Lord Rama, and Shri Rama is to Lord Ram. Rama is the perfect being, the perfect embodiment of Dharma, righteousness, the righteous life. And Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama is another Krishna mantra. And you'll know what Om is, because Om is there too. Have you got Om and Soham on your things? Yeah, you have the symbol for Om. And you know all about Om, because that's all I've really talked about for the last few weeks. So let's chant some of the deity mantras. Inhale deeply for Om. Om. Remembering the three parts of Om. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Namaha. Together. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Shri Hanumate 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 Namaha. Together. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. 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 Om Dum Dugai 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 Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati 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 Namaha.
Om Mayim Saraswati Namaha together. Om Mayim Saraswati Namaha. 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, bow your head of your practice to the divine in whatever form. that manifests for you. Namaste. Make your way to standing position, standing Tadasana. Stagger yourself a little bit on your mat. I'm going to go straight into Surya Namaskar today, sun salutation. So where there's not so much room today, so when we come up, instead of going really wide with the arms, you can bring the arms slightly more forward and up, so you can all be towards the front of your mat. For Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, come to the front of your mat then. I'm kind of like, what's the word? I'm programmed to say arms wide, but if I say arms wide, it means this. I can switch that part of my brain off, I'm not sure at the moment. Inhale. Shoulders down the back. Exhale. Back of the neck long, chest up, chin slightly down, gaze into your heart, pranasthana. Spread the weight out through the feet. Lift the kneecaps and the thighs very gently. Tuck the tailbone towards the pubic bone. Mula bandha, so you feel a little bit of support across your hips. And then a little bit of lightness in the lower abdomen between the top of the pubic bone and the navel. Just lifting and lengthening slightly, Uddiyana Bandha. Chest up and then the chin slightly down, half Jalandhara Bandha. Ujjayi, breath flowing freely, Samavriti, even inhale, even exhale. And you don't want to force that Ujjayi, it's like a little personal sound for yourself. It's a private prayer that you're making as you breathe. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms forward and up, interlock your fingers. Lift up out of your hips, chin down. Exhale, hips back, look navel, fold all the way. Hands to the floor, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana, squat down, heels may rise, round the back, forehead to the knees, press the palms down if you can. Little inhale to the back of your heart. Hold the breath, hop or step back, chaturanga with knees up or down. All the way to the floor, full prostration. If there's not room, just bring your hands into prayer over your head with the elbows bent. And then exhale, hands back, chaturanga. Push into the heels, strong legs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Move the chest forward, point the toes, drag the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go to the end of the breath. Hop or step forward, squat down, Utkatasana, empty the lungs more, look into the perineum. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold more deeply. Completely empty the lungs. Flip the palms, strong legs and arms, float up, chin down. Hands over the head. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, Tadasana. Okay, so we're going to do a round now with mantra. Inhale. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Remember that at the end of the breath, there's a pause. At the end of the movement, there's a pause. And in the pause, that's where the mantra sits. So you're not, when you're breathing, there's no mantra. And when you're moving, there's no mantra. It's when the body is still and the breath is still, that's where the mantra comes. Inhale, Tadasana, bring your arms down. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Look into the heart. Om Mitri Namaha. Up. Om Ravi Namaha. Hold. Om Suri Namaha. Om Banavi Namaha. Om Kage Namaha. Om Pushni Namaha. Om Hiranyagabe Namaha. Om Marichyasana Namaha. Om Ake Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Hold. Om Ake Namaha. Up. No mantra here. Anjali Mudra. All the breath out, look into the heart. Om Bhaskare Namaha. Tadasana. Do another round. Inhale. Exhale, Anjali. Om Mitre Namaha. Om Ravi Namaha. Om Suri Namaha. Om Banavi Namaha. Om Kage Namaha. Om Pushni Namaha. Om Hiranyagabe Namaha. Om, go back. Om Marichyasana Namaha. Forward. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Ake Namaha. Anjali. Om Bhaskare Namaha. Tadasana. Look heart, Ujjayi breathing. Turn to the right. Tadasana. Inhale, raise the arms over your head, flip your palms. Exhale, empty the lungs. Hop or step the feet apart, triangle distance. Turn the right foot out, the left foot in. Square the hips with the short side of your mat. Move your right foot a bit more to the right so you can square the hips and the shoulders and the chest to the front of the mat. Inhale, arch back. Keep the chin down. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Inhale, Vinyasa up. Sorry, Hannah. And exhale down. So you can arch back a little bit at the top, but don't drop your head right back. Keep the drishti of nose. And inhale, come up. Hold. Exhale, bring the hands behind your back. Hold bring your hands into reverse prayer or interlock the fingers, palms facing with the arms straight. Inhale, lift and open your chest. Exhale, fold forward. 3 breaths. If you can, lift the arms away from the back or lift the elbows up to open the chest, Ujjayi breathing. You straighten both legs, push into the inside of the front foot, the outside of the back foot, and square your hips. Completely relax your neck and gaze at your back heel. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, lift the left leg parallel with the floor, warrior 3 variation. Straighten the right leg, bring everything parallel with the floor, extend into all your extremities for 3 breaths. Try to choose a variation where you can keep that breath nice and smooth and easy. And then exhale, bring the back foot down where it was. Inhale, arch back, open the chest. Exhale, turn to face the side, Trikonasana Sthiti, hands to the waist. Take a breath, look into the heart. Inhale, arms over the head, flip your palms. Exhale, turn to the left, same stance. Square the hips. Inhale, arch back. Turn your back foot in, Jane. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Yes. Inhale, come up. Move that foot more to the left. Exhale, go down. Inhale up with the breath, Vinyasa. And then exhale, hands behind, choose your variation. Inhale, lift and open your chest. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths. Try to keep your spine, no, that's good. Keep your hands where they were. Keep your spine more in line with the inseam of your leg, like you would in a forward bend. Gaze at your back heel. And then as you lift your shoulders, open your chest. So if your hands are like that, you'll be better off at the moment like this. And extend your arms more till you pull into, open your shoulders. And then soften the front knee. Inhale, warrior 3, stand up. Right leg parallel with the floor, torso parallel with the floor. Lift your chest forward, gaze at the floor at something that won't move. Ujjayi breath. And then exhale, put the back foot down where it was. Inhale, lift and open the chest, arch back. Exhale, turn to face the side, hands to the waist, Trikonasana Sthiti, state of Trikonasana. And then inhale, raise the arms over the head. Turn to face the right foot. You're going to have to move back a bit if you're really close to the wall. So Robert, you're going to have to move back a bit. And then exhale, fold over your right leg. Keep come back up. Don't turn your right foot out. Keep both feet at 30 degrees or roughly that. Inhale, exhale, fold over the right leg. Keep the fingers interlocked. Inhale, come up. You can arch back a little bit at the top if you want, but don't put your head back. Twist it over the right leg. Exhale, go down over the right again. Inhale up. Keep over the right leg. And then exhale down final time. Nice wide stance helps here. Full posture would be to push the standing foot, or bring the hands onto the top of the foot or the shin, whatever you can reach. Ujjayi breathing, you can release the hands now. Look at the back heel so there's no tension in your neck. Long exhales. Flip the palms, inhale, come up. Turn to the right. Do 2 vinyasas. No, the left. Turn to the left and do 2 vinyasas over the left leg and then hold on the 3rd time. So remember, when you go down, if you make the Ujjayi a little bit stronger, it will help you to control your descent And you also push into the opposite heel as you go down to help keep the connection through the pelvis and the strength in the lower abdomen. Third time, you stay for 3 breaths, looking at the back heel. Focus on the Ujjayi breathing. Lock your fingers, do full pose, and hands down there. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, turn to the front. Keep the arms over the head. Inhale, and exhale there. Now it gets interesting. Inhale, turn to the right. No, the left. Oh my God. I've never known my left, my right. Turn to the left, and then exhale, fold over the right leg. Keep looking up under your left shoulder. So you're doing a forward fold over your right leg, but you keep looking up under your left arm. You got it. Yeah. Fold forward more, Caroline, not just to the side. Yeah, so you fold all the way down. Put your hands on the floor if you can. And then inhale, come up. Turn to the left. Left. Exhale, fold to the right. It's always this, we have had trouble with this all week. You're getting it. And then inhale, come up. Turn to the left. Lift. And then exhale, move your hips back slightly and fold down to your right foot. Okay, and now if you can, release your right hand, bring it in front of the leg, but hold the heel of your right foot. Yes. And now bring the top arm up and over your shoulder and bring it down and hold the outside of your right foot. Now that ain't going to happen for most of you. So you can bring the hand into the small of the back or bring it behind your back and hook your thigh. You've got the right idea, but this arm goes, this way and holds the outside of the foot. And then you look up under the arm. Yes. Good. And then flip your palms, inhale, come up. I think we've got a demo. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I've seen worse. Sure. Robert, do you mind? I don't have a clue what's going on. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. So in that case, you can learn at the same time. Okay. Both feet. So this is what we're doing today. Is we're doing a lot more working into the hips. So we did the single-legged forward bend, which is a straight movement into the hips, which is called Parsvottanasana, intense stretch. And now we're doing, we've folded over both legs, which is powerful for the hips. But now we're folding over the legs and we're also twisting. So this is called Paravritta Padottanasana. So it's revolved, wide-legged forward bend. And then later on, we're going to do a Marichyasana sequence, which is also for the hips. So, right, what's that got to do with anything? Inhale, raise the arms over the head. Yeah. Okay, arms over the head. Okay, just watch. So now he's going to turn to the right, and he keeps that rotation. And then he folds, but he folds over the left leg. And to do that, he's got to move his hips back. So it's a forward fold and a twist. So come up again. So what some of you are doing is you're just doing a side bend like this. So just go straight to the side now. And so there's hardly any downward movement. Okay, it's because to get the downward movement, you've got to move your hips back, turn to the right. You've got to move the hips back as you twist and fold inside the leg. Okay, that's good. Does that make sense? And then this, if you can get all the way down, the hand hold is like different. This hand goes in front. No, it doesn't. It goes behind and holds the heel. Hold the heel like that. Yeah, holds the heel. So, and this hand, I think I said bring it in front of the leg, that's wrong. And this hand goes down, it holds the outside of the foot, and then you twist and you look up under that shoulder. Yes? Now that's quite an intense pose and not easy for most people. So this hand, come up a bit. We had people the other day who were doing it with that forearm on the floor. So that takes that's quite a lot of flexibility. This hand, bend. No, that way. Just give me your arm. Hand in the middle of the back. This is an option. So you're working on just the opening. You go down as far as you can. Hand could be on the chin, and you're just opening. Okay, just like you do in seated spinal twist. The next stage would be to bring the hand behind and hook it over the top of that thigh, and that gives you a bit more leverage for opening. And then when you've got that and you feel you're in a good forward bend, then you release the arm, bring it over, and start to bring it down to whatever you can reach. It might be your ankle, might be your shin, eventually the foot. Does that make sense? Thank you, Robert. You interlock the fingers, flip yourself up, and then come to the center. Exhale, hands to the waist. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Does it make sense now? No, don't applaud me. I get a big head. Inhale, turn the feet out. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, turn to the right and fold to the left. You gotta move your hips back, otherwise you won't be able to fold. Other way, Lynn. And then inhale, come up. Turn to the right. Keep that turning to the right. And as you fold down, keep trying to look up under your right arm. Other way, Lynn. Yes, this way to me. So you're tipping, yeah. Okay, do it one more time. Inhale, come up. Turn to the right and lift. So you're facing the right now. Keep facing the right, but fold to the left. That's better. Now hold wherever you can. Take any variation you want. 3 breaths. So you've got to get more twists. So bring this arm up and put it on your back. Yeah, that's good, Hiddy. You can drop the top arm over. That's nice. And just try and bring your head down and rest it on your left foot. Okay, flip the palms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the waist, turn to the center. Okay, I'm glad that's over. Inhale, lift and open your chest. And exhale, fold forward. Watch out for the person in front of you. Might need to stagger a bit. And then inhale, come up, open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades, stay there. Exhale, interlock the hands behind your back, or your hands into reverse prayer. Inhale, lift and open your chest. Exhale, hips back, fold forward. Niralamba, Prasarita, Padottanasana, unsupported, straddle forward bend. 3 Ujjayi breaths. Make sure the toes are active. Keep transferring the weight into the toes. Keep the neck relaxed by gazing into the head heavy like a conch on a string. That's good. Then release the hands. Put the hands under the shoulders. And inhale, look up. Walk your hands forward until your spine straight. Your hands are under your shoulders. Exhale fully, soften your knees. Hop or step your feet together. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, take the big toes or slide the hands under the feet up to the wrists. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Hold for 3 breaths, double the length of the exhale. So it's like this. If you're going to do that with your hands, you put it up to your wrist joint, and then you push down into the hand. Here. Relax your neck. If you're putting your hands under your feet, slide the hands all the way up to your wrists. When you push down into the hand. Yeah, well, that'll do for a start. That's good. Make sure your neck is relaxed. And you take the twisting of nose tip to keep your neck relaxed, or if you're good in your balance, you close your eyes and look at your navel. Release the hands, soften the knees a little bit. And then arms to the side. Inhale, widen up. Stand up, arms over your head. And exhale, Anjali Mudra. Going to face the front. Inhale, bring your arms to shoulder level. Chin down. Exhale, Ardha Utkatasana, half squat. Tummy in, look navel. Inhale, stand up. Shoulders down. Exhale, Ardha Utkatasana. Pause there. Look into the perineum, lift the perineum, Mula Bandha. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, release the arms. Tadasana Vinyasa. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Forward and overhead. And flip your palms. Chin down. Look just at the floor in front of you, a few feet. Exhale, lift your heels. Have your heels touching if you can. Inhale, just lower your heels. Exhale, lower your arms. All with the breath. Inhale, Ujjayi overhead. Exhale, lift your heels. And this time, go all the way to the end of the breath, balancing. Hold the breath out. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Inhale, slowly lower your heels. When they touch the floor, stretch up more through your spine. And then keep the spine long and exhale, lower your arms. One more Hasta Vinyasa in Tadasana. Inhale, arms wide and arms forward and overhead. And then exhale, twist to the right. Arch back, look up past your hands. Little back bend and twist. And inhale, come back to the center, bring your chin down. Empty your lungs, feel the length. And then inhale, exhale, go to the right, at the left. God. Look up. And inhale, come to center. And exhale, prayer to the heart. Tadasana. Inhale, arms forward to shoulder level. Chin down, look navel. Exhale, full Utkatasana. Squat all the way down. Go as far as you can with the feet flat. Arms stretching forward in front of you, Helen, makes it easier. And then take an inhale there, then go all the way. The heels may rise now if they need to. And balance. Look navel. Sit down, Dandasana. Chest up, chin down, hands beside the hips. A little bit of action in the legs. Push out through the balls of the feet. Inhale, arms over the head, flip your palms. Chin on the chest, exhale, don't move. Inhale, roll down onto your back, arms over your head. So if there's any paraphernalia in the way, just move it. And exhale, arms beside the hips. Take rest. Feet together, arms close to the body. Switch off Ujjayi breathing. Bring your awareness into the center of your chest. Pranisthana, seat of prana. Very quiet, natural breathing. keeping your feet together. And your arms by your sides, and your palms down, close to your body. Yeah. Inhale, bring your right arm over your head. Exhale, raise your right arm and your right leg to a vertical position. Stretch into the left leg, keep chin down. Inhale, lower. Stretching the arm and the leg away from each other. You don't have to quite touch the floor, or you don't, it's not necessary if you don't want to. And then exhale, come up, makes it a little bit stronger. And then lift up, fingertips up, push out through the ball of the foot. And inhale, come down, stretch a little more. Exhale, come up, take the big toe with the right hand, or hold your shin, or bend the knee and hold the knee, whatever's available. And if you're too close to the wall, you're going to have to spin around. Actually, we're not going to do that. It's going to take too much. It's going to be too difficult. Okay, so we're going to skip that side variation. So just bend the knee then. We'll work a bit more into the hip. And bring the shin to a vertical position. Ardha happy baby, half happy baby. So the shin is vertical, and bring the hand around the outside of the foot and hold the foot. And then as you exhale, bring the knee down towards the armpit, keeping the foot in line with the shoulder. Hands beside the hip. Now. So look at your shin, everyone. It should be vertical. Yeah? And the knee can go, that's good. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Can you hold your foot? You've got long arms. And then breathe there. So these are all variations. Okay. These are all variations. It's very good if you want to ever do lotus pose. Because the beginning of a lotus posture, keep the knee and the foot in as much as you can. Don't let it go out too much. Don't let it get too wayward. Hold the outside of your foot. Yeah. Because the first movement that you do before you go into a lotus is to bring the foot back and round. So it's a sort of like a side rotational movement of the hip. Okay. That's good. Just do it with your knee. Yeah, just do it with your knee. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, inhale in, stretch the leg up. And exhale, lower. Arm over the head, and then inhale, bring the right arm beside the hip. I can't remember. Anyway, inhale, bring the left arm. It's all gone slightly haywire. And then have we raised the left leg and the left arm? No, inhale, raise the left leg and the left arm, because I'm not able to do the normal sequence because there's too many of you. And then inhale, come down, stretching. Or we could, but you're going to end up with somebody's foot in your face. And then exhale, come up. Inhale, go down. Exhale, come up. Take the big toe or the shin, or bend and hold the knee. And just do that for a breath with the legs straight. And then switch the hold to the outside of the foot with the left hand. And as you exhale, squeeze the knee down towards your armpit. Elbow outside the knee limb. Good. Keep your right leg active and take long exhales, trying to release a little bit more into the hip. And if you have the sensation of descending the femur out of the hip joint, not sort of compressing it up towards your head, but moving it out towards the altar, it will give you more space in the hip joint. That shin's got to be vertical, guys. A lot of people are skipping that bit. Okay, move it out to the side more. The knee, keep the shin vertical, so that when it's going outside. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. And then Inhale to straighten the leg a bit. Exhale, release the leg and the arm beside your hip. Okay. Bend the knees and hug the knees. Cross the ankles, hold the feet. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, rock back. Just keep doing that to the end of the class. It's quite good. Quite nice to watch. Yeah, keep going. And then exhale, come up, put your hands on the floor and do a handstand. I mean, hop back to Chaturanga Dandasana. And then inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths there. Long exhales and optional bandhas. Gone are the days when we used to do a little handstand every time we jump forward and back. It's kind of not considered good practice anymore. Also, I got too old for it. And inhale, hop or step forward. Utkatasana, squat down. Sit down, Dandasana. Okay, let's do some more work in the hips. Marichyasana. So you might need to sit on a block here and have your strap ready. Okay, inhale, bend the right knee to your chest. And then put the sole of the foot on the floor, at least a hand's breadth inside your left thigh. Move it out so the heel's more in line with the outside of your hip. Good, and if when you do that, you're leaning back and you can't keep your spine upright, move your foot a bit further forward. But if you can, bring the heel right back. And then inhale, float the arms over your head. Exhale, fold over the right leg, left leg. If I say left, I mean right. And if I say right, I mean left. And then inhale, come up. Lift a little more and exhale, go down. Good. Hold on to the foot or the leg. Inhale there. Round the back, look into the navel, eyes closed. Exhale fully. And then inhale, you roll into the side too much, got to be up. And then same thing again, nice long exhale. Also. Good, nice long exhales. Flip your palms, inhale, float up. Good, then exhale, fold forward, dip forward, internally rotate the right shoulder, sweep it in front of the right shin. The upper arm, bring the hand round behind you and clasp the hands behind your back, optional, or hold your strap, optional. And then inhale and lift and open your chest. Keep your straight leg active. And exhale, fold forward. You've got a good. You can step a bit higher and walk it. Inhale, lift and open your chest. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. Just hold the strap and pull. And exhale, fold forward. I'll be with you. And this time you're going to hold for 3 breaths. So you got it half right. Not the wrong half. Inhale, or internally rotate. Bring it down. Bring your elbow back. You can do it. Well done. Hold forward. Inhale, come up. Keep the clasp. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center, lift your chest, not your chin. Exhale, twist to the left. Look at the furthest point of the room you can see. Then close your eyes and Drishti Nasagra, tip of the nose. 3 breaths, long exhales, pauses at the end of the breath to twist. Thank you. Put in alignment forward. Don't let your right foot fall out. Inhale, come back to center, float the arms over your head. Exhale, hands behind you 10 inches. Keep the right foot where it is, or you can move it forward a little bit to help you come up if you need to. Inhale, come up, lift the hips, head may go back. Point the left foot into the floor. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, deep into the heart. Exhale, slowly down. So you need to bring your foot a fraction more forward when you do that. Counter pose. Both legs, bend the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Good. Inhale, float the arms over your head. Exhale, twist to the right. Release the left arm down, hold the knee, outside the knee, any variation, wrap and bind. Right hand behind you or sweep it all the way around and hook it over your left thigh. Inhale. Long exhales. Can you put it through there? Inner rotation. Lift your chest. Inhale, arms over your head, flip your palms. Exhale, hands beside the hips, both legs straight. Okay, do the other side in your own time. Inhale, bend the left knee to the chest. Exhale, put the sole of the foot on the floor with a little gap. Inhale, float your hips, hands. It's all about the hips. And exhale, fold forward. Is it full moon or something? Inhale, come up. I knew there was something weird tonight. Exhale, go down. Ujjayi breathing. Basically, I need to just go out and howl at the moon. Hold whatever you can reach. 2 breaths. Can't handle it. You've got to bring that buttock up. That's it. That's good. Just keep dropping the shoulder, which is inside the knee if you can. Keep the shoulders even. That's nice. And then flip the palms. Inhale, come up. And then dip low, dip really low. Internally rotate the left shoulder. You can lift the buttocks off the floor if you want. Sweep the hands behind you, clasp the hands. Yasmin, do that. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. No, with the breath. Down. Good, Peter. Just do what you can. That's great. Hold for 2 breaths. So it's like when it gets a little bit more challenging, that's when you've really got to focus on the way you're using the breath. And keep your mind focused. Inhale, come up, keep the clasp. Exhale, twist to the right. And if you're really comfortable in the twist and you're binding, or even if you're using the strap, as you twist and look to the furthest point of the room, then close your eyes and come into the breath with a long exhale. See if you can hold the wrist now instead of the fingers. See if you can walk up the forearm. See if you can shorten your strap. So that will deepen your twist. Then inhale, come back to the center, keeping the clasp. Raise both arms over your head and flip your palms. And you want to really lift out of your hips now to give yourself some space. Exhale, bring the hands behind you 10 inches, fingers forward. Move the left foot forward a little bit if you need to. If you had it right outside your hip, that's a good idea. Inhale, lift your hips. Head may go back. Ground the inside of the right foot. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Stay. Exhale. Inhale, come a little bit higher. And then as you exhale with control, slowly down. So bring that foot forward when you do that. It should be flat on the floor. Yeah. And then straighten both, bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, twist to the left. Take the same variation as you did on the other side. So you've got to wrap and bind. You do it this way. Lift up. You all right? Yeah. Forward, down, and then you bend it through. Oh, you're tighter on that side, yeah? Oh. Grab it. That's it. Well done. Keep breathing. Keep pushing out through the ball of the straight leg foot. Can you bind? Can you go through? No, give me your arm. Relax. My arm. Down. Through. You got to get lower. You got to go down lower and get through. Okay, don't force it. Stay there for now. Yeah, you need more full inward rotation on that joint. Then inhale, come back to center, lift the arms over your head. Exhale, extend both legs, hands to the floor. Okay, so you just did the full Marichyasana A Vinyasa for your hips. So be nice to your hips. And then bend the knees, cross the ankles, hands to the floor, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, well done. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower down forehead to the floor. Bring the hands back so the fingertips are in line with your shoulders. That's good. You're fine, Jane. Good. Hands back a bit, Lynn. Hands. Yeah, good. Okay, and then inhale, lift your forehead, your nose, your chin, and your chest. Look at the tip of your nose with the eyes closed. Ground your feet, ground your pubic bone. Exhale, come down. Try to bring your elbows in so they're not wider than your shoulders. And as you come up, try to pull on the hands to push your heart forward. Inhale, come up. Keep looking at the nose with the eyes closed. Exhale, go down. Final time, inhale, come up. Hold and breathe. And now switch the gaze up to the third eye with the eyes closed. Ujjayi Mudra. Slowly exhale, come down. Bring the knees wide apart and bend both knees. And then exhale. Move the hands back so they're in line with the bottom of your rib cage. Inhale, lift your forehead, your nose, your chin, and your chest, and your abdomen, and your pelvis. So you're on your knees. Straight arms. Drop your head back. I'm not going to say it. Rest your head in the soles of your feet. Breathe. Eyes closed, look nose tip here. And then pulling on the hands, slowly lower the pelvis, the abdomen, the chest. Bring the forehead to the floor and then extend the legs. Good. Move the hands forward a bit, do a little low cobra. Push the seat to the heels, extended child's pose. Release your back. And then inhale, slowly walk up, bring the knees together, sit on your heels, Vajrasana. Chest up, chin down, look hard, eyes closed. Make sure your chest is lightly lifted and your gaze is in your heart. Ujjayi breathing. Normal inhale, sit up on your blocks so you're a bit higher now. Long exhale. And gaze down into your perineum. Inhale, perineum, heart, throat, soft palate, nose tip, third eye, flicking your gaze. Exhale, look navel, empty your lungs. Go all the way to the end of the breath, hold the breath out, lift the chest, chin on the chest, lift perineum, lower abdomen and up, 3 bandhas. Release bandhas, inhale, perineum, heart, throat, soft palate, nose tip, third eye. Look navel, exhale long. Hands there. At the end of the breath, Mahabandha. Chest up first, chin down, seals the throat, perineum lifts, lower abdomen lightens. Prana moves up spine. Release bandhas from the bottom up, release the chin, inhale, Ujjayi. One more time, long exhale. Do one more normal inhale. And a full exhale. And then inhale, bring the arms forward and overhead, flip your palms. Exhale, separate the palms, fold forward, hands to the floor. Turn your toes under, downward facing dog. When you're ready, inhale, walk forward, exhale, Utkatasana squat, sit down, Dandasana, come onto your back, relax in Shavasana. You can roll your head gently. Now the feet are a little bit wider than your hips for Shavasana. Your arms are away from your body and your palms are facing up. Completely relax. Just Bring your awareness to the pranasthana, which is in the center of your chest, the heart level. Rest your awareness there and completely relax. Let go of deep breathing and let your body breathe. So the breath is almost imperceptible and very quiet. Be aware that the breath is manifesting in the pranasthana, which means seat of prana. And the breath is returning to the pranasthana. It's so subtle, it's not really even breath, it's actually prana you're watching. Prana you're feeling. After the asana practice, your whole nadi system, meridian system, is so charged with prana, you can actually virtually forget breathing and just be conscious of your energetic body, which emanates from the heart center. Your feet together, arms by your side. Inhale, arms over your head. Lengthen your whole body, point the toes and then flex the feet. Bend the knees, hug the knees in, and make your way to a seated position in front of an Om symbol. Fold your mats in half and use your blocks so you're comfortable, and have your mala at the ready if you're using your mala. There's 3 along the altar, so use those in where I sit, and there's another one, I'll move that plant, so there should be enough for everyone. You close that if you want. Let me just move that plant just in. So somebody can sit here in front of this one. No, we're going to need someone there as well. Yeah, someone's coming for this one. I'm sorry, you've got to deal with cables. Yeah, of course they are, yeah. You go there. Does everybody have a yantra? Yes? Okay, good. So you want to be arm's length from your yantra. Sorry, it's not a yantra, from your Om symbol, sorry. Here's a form of yantra. You can use my mat. Don't worry about it. It's like me, it's not a sacred relic. Okay. Choose a comfortable seat, close your eyes, have your mala at the ready if you're going to use your mala when we get to the mantra part. With the eyes closed, relax your shoulders down. Feel the connection of your sit bones to your seat. Lengthen up through your inner front spine. Balance your head so it feels weightless. Relax your eyes and all the muscles around your eyes. Release the upper palate, soft palate and tongue. The whole inside of your mouth and your throat. So you feel very passive in your face and there's no tension at all in your eyes. Just take a few breaths to connect to the natural rhythm of your breath. Leave aside any impressions of your day or of your practice. Let your mind become calm, steady, and relaxed. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, thumbs over the heart. Just bring the chant Om once together. Inhale. Om. Do that one more time. Inhale. Release your hands wherever's comfortable. As you inhale, mentally repeat the mantra Om. As you exhale, mentally repeat the mantra Om, and if you're using your mala, roll your mala with the inhale and the exhale. Just take a few moments to get into a natural rhythm, so it feels that the mantra is perfectly synchronized with your natural breathing. The breath is silent, there's no sound to the breath. And the breath is the master key. So whatever the breath is doing, the mantra fits into the breath. And then when you feel ready, slowly open your eyes and gaze at the symbol of the mantra Om. And just try to receive the whole image in one go, with the eyes relaxed, the eyelids slightly heavy, the gaze receptive, not hungry. And so as you repeat the mantra mentally to yourself, you're drawing the symbol of Om into your mind, into your pranic body. Every time your awareness drifts, just come back and continue with the practice. Don't struggle with the mind. Just keep putting the Om mantra where your thoughts would be. And slowly close your eyes. Continue with the repetition of the mantra. And be comfortable and aware of whatever appears on the screen of your forehead. Make sure you're not using any effort or struggling to achieve anything in meditation. Just let the meditation happen naturally. If you feel you're becoming tense at any point, consciously release your upper palate, the soft palate, and your tongue. And then slowly open your eyes again and begin with the Tratak. Same thing. And gently close your eyes. Rest your awareness back a little more towards the center of the head, in line with the eyebrow center, Ajna chakra. And meditate on whatever appears in that space, be it the mantra Om in the form of white light, the mantra Om in a form of golden light. Visualize the mantra Om. If it appears for you, continue with the repetition of the mantra. If it doesn't appear for you, just continue with the repetition of the mantra, it's fine. But hold your awareness in the Ajna chakra and feel that that's really spacious, really free of thoughts, free of worries, free of past, free of future. Free of the sense of I, me, and mine. Just consciousness and space filled with light. And all the vibration of your mind and body. And let go of the mantra and the visualization. Drop the prana down into your heart. Ground yourself in the heart and begin to gradually deepen your breath. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale deeply for Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivaranam Ovarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityo Mukshiyamamrita Om Shanti 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 Om Peace, peace, peace. Om Bulu Sakarut Bhagavan Ki Jai. Remind yourself the intention you made for your practice. With your hands in Anjali Mudra and your mala cupped in your hands, bring your thumbs to your third eye and bow towards the mantra Om. Namaste. So you can turn to face inwards. You can say that if you want. Okay, so does anyone have any questions or observations about that practice on its own or in comparison to the yantra meditation that we did last time? Okay, yeah. Trish said it, when you look at it, do you just look at it or do you follow the symbol? So we mean? So there's two ways. When you do it silently, you look at the whole symbol and you have the whole symbol in your field of vision. You don't try to focus on a particular point. You just absorb the whole mantra, symbol in one go. And you merge it with the mantra in your psychic body. Yeah? If you're doing it out loud, so if we were chanting it out loud, you can do it that way, or you can do it with the three parts of the Om symbol. Sorry, Julie, do you want to go over there? You're sitting with your back to me, you can't see what I'm doing. So then you would go, silence, inhale. So you can do that when you're doing it audibly. Yeah? So there are two ways that you can use it. Somebody said yesterday that this seemed like a softer feeling, meditating on this, than the Sri Yantra we did last week, which is quite strong, powerfully energetic, and it's kind of, it does more stuff, it's more, moves more, it's more, changes more, it's more kind of dynamic in its own right. This is a more passive. This is the source of all the other mantras and yantras. Yeah? Everybody okay with it? Yeah? Okay, good. So the reason I like this particular symbol is because I searched for a long time. There's a many amount of symbols of Om, but lots of them. But this one actually floats in space. And when you actually get so that you can visualize the symbol in your third eye, that's how it is. It's not connected to anything. It's not bright colors. It's not hippified. It hasn't got feathers sticking out of it. It's just like, that's what it is. But it usually appears in either a white light or a golden colored light. And so, you know, I'm not going to ask you whether that happened for you or not. That's irrelevant, because sometimes it doesn't appear at all. But you can actually learn to visualize. If you keep looking at the symbol and use it for your meditation, just like the yantra, eventually you'll look at it for a little while and you close your eyes and the symbol's just there. It appears for you. And then you can meditate on it it's actually in your psychic body then. It's not something you have to project on outwards to receive. Does that make sense? So that's a practice. A part of the practice of Tratak, of gazing meditation, is to learn to visualize the thing that you're practicing Tratak on, be it a rose, be it an Om symbol, be it a yantra, be it a picture of a deity, be it a tree, be it the ocean or a pond is a very classic one, or the moon or the sun. Obviously the sun at sunrise, at sunset, and the moon on a moonlit night is a classic symbol for meditation, all written about in the scriptures. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's something you can practice. Next week, we're going to do Litik Japa. So Litik Japa is writing the mantra Om. And so this is a big thing. You do this a lot in ashrams in India. And these are ones that people have done. And when they've done them for their home practice, they put them on the altar. And then when we have a puja, fire ceremony, they're offered to the fire and they're offered to the nature, to the divine, and in the form as an offering. So we're going to do that next week. So you're going to need to bring a piece of paper or pad. So you've got some, and a pen that you like to write with. And you're going to write Om symbol lots of times, very beautifully. And as you do it, you're going to repeat the mantra Om each time. Classic numbers 108. Most of these will have 108, but you might not get that far. But it depends how good you are at drawing Om. So that's what we're doing next week. Okay, so I'm exhausting all the different ways that you can meditate on Om, and there's a couple more to go. Yes? So don't forget your pen, because I haven't got that many pens. And today, just quickly, we did Marichyasana sequence, Marichyasana, all the sequence here in Marichyasana, and we also did the straddle forward bend Vinyasas. And what I was trying to make you think about today is like all these different single-legged forward bend sequences. There's the Marichyasana we did today. There's the half lotus. There's the Janu Sirsasana with the foot to the inner thigh. There's the triangle Ekapada with the foot back beside the hip, like so, and the leg straight. So all these different variations that you do in single-legged forward bending are all for the health of your hips. So try when you do your forward bending practice at home to vary it. Don't just always do Janu Sirsasana, which is what everybody seems to like. But do the one with the knee up, with the foot in half lotus, if you've got it, with the foot back. Because every time you move in that way and change the angle of your hips with a forward rotation, you're helping the joint. Increase the synovial fluid in the joint, you increase the blood supply to the joint, you help with the toning of the nerves, ligaments and muscles around the joint, you keep the kind of mobility in the joint, because most of what you're doing every day is linear. If you run, if you walk, if you sit, if you drive, all that stuff, cycle, it's all very linear movement. You need to get the full rotation into the hip joints, because the hip joints are what hold you up. They're really important. And this is one of the things that sequence is for. It's for the health of your hip joints. That and standing posture is very good for your hips. And also, those postures also help you get into lotus. So if you want to do lotus variation postures, all these single-legged forward bending postures, they get the hip into a state where you can go easily into lotus without any fear of hurting yourself. Namaste. Thank you so much.